A group of good Aussie blokes are putting their best hands forward for an important cause. The Polished Man campaign aims to bring an end to violence against children by painting one fingernail during October.
Walking around with your finger certainly prominently, with people asking you what it all meant, and I did say to a few of them, if you give me $100, I'll tell you what it is.
Men that are willing to stand up, paint one fingernail and help end violence against children.
The coolest thing about having your fingernail painted is that your hands sit out the front. They see your hand, they see the nail, and all of a sudden you're having a conversation.
I was in Abu Dhabi coming back from Europe, and a Russian air hostess came up to me and was like, "Oh, what's that campaign? I've read all about it. I can't quite remember what it's about though." People overseas already knowing what the campaign is, no idea that it was Australian-led. It's something that is really important to all of us.
We are recipients of the Polished Man funding, which was initiated through the Polished Man campaign. We are an organization that addresses issues of child sexual and physical abuse. And through this funding received, we were able to touch lives and capacitate over 5,000 kids. And we are so grateful for the funding received.
And we want to empower women, like Lebo Bogipani. Growing up, Lebo endured domestic abuse and violence, which led to homelessness and hunger. She didn't simply rebuild her own life. She built a crisis center here in South Africa that's helped thousands of women and children escape abuse as well. What a great legacy.
I was pretty upset that so many kids suffer violence.
Telling people and seeing the reaction on their faces when you say 1 in 5 kids under the age of 18 is abused, they go, "What?"
When I would be out and people were like, "Oh, what's that about?" And then I would tell them, they'd be like, "Oh, how can I help? How can I help?" I'm like, "Well, you can donate, or you can become an ambassador as well and set up your own profile." And people were like literally doing it in the bar.
Made this team and this stand at my school. We had some people doing nails. The line got so big that we had to create a booking system.
And I raised $3,000 in the last 18 hours.
I raised over $7,000.
$3,304.
I take my hat off to every single thing that the YGAP community does, driving social change and getting on board the people that essentially run this country to come together and get behind these unbelievable ideas.
Being a polished man just makes you feel proud and grateful.